Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do a quick video talking about the temporary rewards buff to the Expert Proving Grounds. So you might have seen this on the forums. I believe it was briefly mentioned in-game, but I see a lot of people already aren't taking kind of full advantage of this. So for the next 20 days, so the Proving Grounds resets every 48 hours, so there are going to be potential to do this 10 times over. So for completing and also exploring, so for completing you gain this additional reward of 3 times 4-star signature stone crystals, and then for fully exploring it, which there are only 3 paths to do, then you gain 3 generic signature stones. So throughout the duration of this event, that is potentially like 30 levels on any character that you want, and it's 30 of those crystals, so that's probably going to average out about 5 of every class. And I think you'll get to a certain point in the game when you get to kind of the end game, and you've got a lot of tier 4 class catalysts kind of flooding in on a weekly basis, where you'll need a lot of basics. So I think it's definitely worth doing for this event. Kind of outside of this event, it's a little bit borderline, but I definitely allocate the time to do it, because it's a lot of additional signature levels. It's kind of going to average out, if you got one particular character like Dr. Voodoo, Star-Lord, or Scarlet Witch that you want to really beef up, if you do it like every, it's like every other day for, a total of 20 days, and it doesn't really take that long. It's probably worth kind of dropping a few units on if you do need the energy refills for that, but it's going to add almost like the equivalent of getting like a double dupe on a champion, so it can be really, really effective if you've just awakened like a Scarlet Witch or Dr. Voodoo or Star-Lord or Wolverine and you need more signature stones. This is a really, really great way to get them. So yeah, my advice would be is to take full advantage of this event. I know I certainly will be, and today we're going to do a playthrough of it on the hardest path. So we've already cleared the 2 easy paths, but I thought for a little bit of fun, and because we don't play much on the channel, we're going to use my 5-star Cable, and I want to talk about Cable a little bit after the patch. So we did a bit of testing on the live stream yesterday, and actually did a full Winter Soldier kill on Cable, and I think due to the way that stats have changed, Cable has actually been buffed by quite a bit, fairly indirectly. He seems to be parrying, like, taking so much less damage when he parries, and also in terms of his crit damage and crit chance, it seems to be right up there now with a lot of the other characters. So yeah, seeing some really, really solid improvements on Cable. Kind of my Cable at the moment, without Suicide Masteries, feels like when I was playing my Cable with Suicide Masteries. Like, I looked back on some of the videos, and it's very, very similar damage. I did one where I kind of ranked him up to rank 3, and yeah, it's really, really similar damage. So, again, I need to do a little bit more testing before I come out and say, like, he's been super buffed. But I have seen a noticeable increase, not only on the damage he deals, but also a significant reduction on the damage he takes when he parries, and also the damage he takes from blocking. Because that was one of the disadvantages of Cable before the patch, is he had some terrible block proficiency, but now it seems like block proficiency in general has been a little bit more evened out on some of the characters. So every character takes a very small amount, instead of some characters taking 0, and some characters that weren't at that perfect rate taking quite a bit more than that. Right, so we got Venom here. Let's see if we can get level 2 off. So the hard path, it's not really that difficult in terms of like champions hitting super hard. The only really annoying and long-winded thing about this path is that all the enemies have like 100% health node. So yeah, they can take a lot more of a beating. But yeah, it isn't too bad. I mean, our damage output's reasonable. I think they will have about 20,000 health, maybe a little bit more than that. Let's have a look on the next champion, Falcon. We got the class advantage again, so he should go down pretty quickly. Yeah, so Falcon's got about 25,000 there. Right, and we're gonna start using his degen more, because that's something that I never are so bad at doing in some of my initial videos. But I think the only time to use the degen is when the opponent is below like 1 bar of power. If you can get it right off at the start of the fight, that'll usually like see you through pretty nicely. Right, hoping for a big level 1 crit at the end there. Didn't even need to crit, got him down. I think Assassin's put in some solid work at the end there though, so that was pretty decent. Anyway, I'm liking my Cable like significantly more after this patch though. He's doing a really, really solid job at the moment. I don't know, man. There's gonna be some stiff competition between Cable and Gwenpool. for my my third rank 4 character, because Voodoo is going to go up, like, straight. I'm probably going to take him up, tomorrow, maybe? I'm not too sure. I still need to figure it out and stuff, because to take Voodoo up, I need to take Scarlet Witch down, and I think I'm just about ready to do that. She doesn't really need to be at 550 anymore. We've done kind of all the testing we need for her, but, like, my Voodoo is just going to make Scarlet Witch pretty obsolete for the most part, because at rank 4, my gosh, she's going to be very powerful. He's going to be a really, really crazy champion. Ton of utility there. But yeah, Cable's doing really, really well in this this map so far. Again, the average opponent, apart from, well, Wolverine X23 has very, very low health, but the average opponent seems to have about 25k. He's finishing them in about 25 to 30 hits most matches. See how many it takes for X23. Maybe a little bit less. Okay, we got, like, no crits there. Fire for level 1. Okay, that was not enough damage. We just didn't get very lucky on some of the initial combos. But there we go, 24 hits, 20k damage. Hey, he's doing alright. He's doing better than he was before the patch. This is like the Suicide Mastery damage I had, but without the Suicide Masteries. And the Suicide Masteries added like 60% attack on. So yeah, I have no idea exactly what's changed to make Cable, like, quite a bit better. But I'm not complaining, ladies and gentlemen. He seems pretty decent. I mean, he was pretty good before, right? But it was just the taking so much damage on parries and also reduced crit rate and stuff that was not making me fall in love with the character. But now, I don't know, guys. Now that he's hitting pretty hard, I'm liking him quite a bit. He'd be a very cool profile champion to have. However, I think my Dr. Voodoo would still have, he's still going to have considerably higher prestige. So yeah, Dr. Voodoo, he's going to be my profile champ, I think, forever. I don't think, after we get rid of the Star-Lord, we're ever going to get ditched Voodoo as our top profile champion. But having Voodoo as my profile champion, I'm going to be a lot more difficult to duel with 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. Because I always have people sending me screenshots on Twitter of, like, just wrecked your Star-Lord, and I'm like, Star-Lord's so easy. I mean, Voodoo's pretty easy to fight as well, but, you know, Mystic Dispersion, it might get a few kills here and there. Might screw over some people. So we'll see what that ends up doing. Right, we're going to try and get to level 2 here, just so we can, I think that should take us there. We got the power gain. So hopefully we go to Assassins for the second one, and, oh, a little bit unlucky. Perfect defense, though. Had a really, really big window for the green bar there. Huge window of opportunity to get the damage reduction. But yeah, didn't deal as much as I wanted it to. Oh, what happened with the bleed there? Did we reduce his offensive ability accuracy? No, that wasn't it. Cable's not bleed immune. He reduces bleed duration, though, I think. I'm not really too sure what happened there, but somehow we didn't get the bleed applied. If anybody can explain that in the comments, I'd be very appreciative. Because I'm still a little bit confused. I'm sure when I watch it back, I'll be like, oh, yeah, oh, wait, level 2 reduced ability accuracy by about 67%. Might have stopped the bleed from applying. I'm not too sure, because we fired off the level 2 just before he used his level 3. Oh, that was a conundrum. I think that might have been it, though. That might have been it. I'm not too sure, though. Right, we're going to try with Agent Venom. I tried to use my heavy attack there. It was a bad idea. It was not a good idea. Plus, he's just going to shrug off the heavy, so... Right, I did not think that one through. Gonna try... Oh, no, it's unblockable! No! No! Oh, no! Please, please, buddy, please. Oh, man, we are up. We are up Crap Creek here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're very much without a paddle. Right. I played Terra. It was the special one. I didn't think it would be unblockable. Oh, that was a disaster. The run was going quite well so far, but I think Agent Venom, out of all of the bosses that you can get in this quest, is probably the most annoying one. Crossbones and Loki are probably the easiest, but who else do you have? Ultron. It's probably like a piece of advice as well, is if you're running this map several times consecutively, look out for like a crossbow. I think crossbones is by far the easiest final boss in here, but try not to do the hard path when you have Agent Venom, or else it's just going to be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. But if you get to level 2, that's pretty easy to evade. But it's just that level 1 can catch you off guard sometimes, and yeah, I forgot that it was unblockable. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, and quick tip, feel free to leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.